The New Moon Lodge held its inaugural Veterans Dinner and Resource Fair on Saturday. More than 200 area veterans and their families were connected to several resources and had dinner too.
I'm a retired United States Army NCO, and the thought occurred to me that I wasn't aware of all the things that are available to veterans. And so I thought, let's have a resources fair with it so that people can come and figure out and find out the information about these organizations. So it kind of took off from there.
Organizations such as Hope for Warriors, American Veterans Archaeological Recovery, High and Mighty Therapeutic Riding Center, and many more attended the event.
This was very unique. I talked to the veteran services group around the perimeter, and they themselves said they haven't seen anything on a local level like this that Kyle put together with the veterans like this.
Local restaurant Biggins Diggins sponsored the event by providing the food. The meal included smoked prime rib, Cajun smoked pork chops, smoked chicken, baked potatoes, and seasonal vegetables. The event was considered a success to many, and there are hopes to replicate it elsewhere. Psychologist Andrew Doc Berry spoke on the profound changes that combat can have on a person's identity and mental well-being. He demonstrated how open dialogue and community support can reduce veterans' suicide rates.
How do we get this 22 or much higher number a day down to 0? It can be solved. That means talking about it. Get these guys talking about it. Why we do this is that emotional pressure, that mental pressure builds and builds and builds. So one day, the guy or the gal blows their head off. And this can be avoided by opening their mouth and talking about it. Folks, this is way above my pay grade. I didn't make this up, I'm not that smart. But the formula is very simple. I'm going to say it twice because it has to register with everybody in this room. You open your mouth and the pain comes out.
Pittsfield Mayor Peter Marchetti also emphasized the importance of open dialogue.
My dad was a service person, but we never talked about it. And so I think it's more important for folks to be able to talk about their life experiences and so that their children or grandchildren know what happens. I mean, I think folks have to recognize that there were sacrifices made for what we have today, and if we don't talk about it, it kind of just goes away. And I think we need to start with people at a very young age teaching patriotism and the importance of our country.
I see amongst my friends that sometimes there's we kind of lose hope and faith in our countrymen and women. And a night like tonight really demonstrates that the civilian population of our country stands behind us and supports us. And I think that's important.